con saving throw.
Oh yeah, sorcerers
Damn.
also get it too. Yeah.
Wait, sorcerer gets con?
Yes, they do. They get con and charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charisma makes sense. I'm surprised by con.
I mean, they're
concentration
naturally,
checks.
Concentration checks.
yeah, naturally magical, so they have to make concentration checks. Yeah.
Yeah, mix that with
So that one can't
Warcaster.
do anything.
Which I got to thinking about last night. If I use a concentration spell and I have to make a concentration check, shouldn't that concentration check also set off the wild magic roll?
No,
because I'm concentrating on the magic and I'm trying to keep it in control.
No, because
And
you're
if I'm
maintaining, you're
concentrating-
not casting.
I
Okay,
feel like
but
you're
if
actively trying to give
Unless you
more
want me to
life
do
I have
that.
a concentration check, I'm losing control of the magic, so shouldn't wild magic go off then?
Are you saying you want a homebrew where concentration checks
I mean,
also
it
set it
makes-
off?
Yes. I'm all about this.
I am all about it too, because insanity, but I'm leaving it to you, because
It
that makes a
makes
lot
sense.
more rolls on your end.
I mean, I've been doing good so far.
Yeah.
So,
Gonna
end
far,
somewhere.
so far are the key
I was
words.
gonna say, are you gonna be cocky, and we're gonna say concentration checks, and breaking concentration is a roll?
I mean, why not? It makes more sense. Like, I think, like,
Alright, you heard it here first on
I don't know,
recording and
that just
stream.
makes
We're getting
sense.
way more wild magic rolls on this table now.
This is recorded on 2 videos, so, you know, this is permanent now.
Either of you actually, if you remember to hit the record button, especially you.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
actually. I
I
remembered. By the way, first roll on Fanoa with advantage, natural 20. 21 points of piercing, cut in half to 10, because you are barbarian and you are very angry. And then 8 points of poison, which you cannot cut in half because you are not a bear totem. Second bite going to the bear. 24 to hit, so that's going to hit the bear. That is a total of 15 points of damage. 9 piercing, 6 poison. Whoops, wrong one.
That's a big
Wrong
oof.
health. And then Volmer. 22 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. Oh yeah, because Blade Song Shield 25. Yeah, that's right. Dink off the bite incoming against you. All right. Corveus. Free and moving. What you doing?
Oops. Yeah. I'm going over here.
All right. Are you holding gaze or are you averting your eyes? Uh-oh. We're going for a roll here.
He's averting his gaze.
Okay. So, attacks at disadvantage.
Straight roll since I'm flanking?
Fair enough, yes.
And straight roll because Fanoa's wolf.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, regardless.
Yep, so first one.
19 does hit. You finally get a hit on. Of
Right.
course, regardless, you get a dual 19s.
Yeah, right. Second hit.
12 misses. Even with advantage. Jesus.
And we'll do bonus action Flurry of Blows.
All right.
First one.
Hits.
Fuck.
Misses.
Damn it. Okay, so...
Stunning on any of these?
Yeah, we'll do stunning on the first one, see what happens.
All right. 5 points of damage. And stun. Fucking natural 2. What a fucking roll.
Yes.
Done.
Okay. Fuck that dude. And second deal of damage.
All right.
And
Volmer,
mark up
what are you up
20
to?
points.
You cannot move. Any attacks you make are at disadvantage. So you might want to force
It's
save on
flat
him.
roll because of barrel.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Fair enough.
I'm gonna take advantage of my new ability that I got from last level, and I'm gonna do stab and booming void.
All right.
So let me roll the second rapier attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
There you fucking go.
too.
There you fucking go. So that's 9 for the first one. 12 plus 6, 18 on the second. As you get the first stab in, implanting that thunderous energy, you see it roar at you in pain. You take that one instant of a moment to stab right through the mouth. And while this thing writhes in pain, and you can see it starting to drip whatever black, purplish ichor blood it has, it's still standing, but it still has that booming energy inside of it. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Please make this.
Watch me get like a nat 1.
Oh!
I fucking
Gross.
called it.
As you rear the rapier back and you put yourself in a stance to get ready, you feel the world go still as you are petrified.
Honestly, this is just karma.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping that you guys don't just leave me behind, though, because I know you guys might.
Ashrin, what you up to?
Okay. Now I will do. Let's see. I will do magic missile at a 3rd level.
Okay, so that is 5 darts. No, 6 darts.
Yeah.
Where are they going?
How do I?
Hold,
There.
click, ping.
Hold, click. What?
Hold
If you
left
hold
click,
left
ping.
click, it pings.
There you go.
Like that.
There we go. So we'll do one into that one.
So first off, let's go ahead and roll the damage right now. Do it yourself because D&D Beyond for some reason only ever rolls 1 dice, and I don't know why.
Okay, so
Slash 1d4 plus 1.
what?
Slash R space 1d4 plus 1. Or you could have used the dice thing on the far left. And then we could have just plus 1 for each one. So 3 points of damage to that one. 5 more darts. Where are they going?
Let's do another one into that one.
Go for it. Yeah, but I want to copy paste that so you can edit it.
And can I do that?
Yeah, you can copy paste it. Yeah, I don't get why D&D Beyond does not let you roll multiple magic missile dice. I don't know. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah, if you try to roll all of them, it'll just do 1 for no reason whatsoever. 2 points of damage.
Things have 1
Still
HP.
standing.
Okay, one more into that one.
Go for it. There you go. 3 darts later. 1, 2, and finally the 3rd one knocks it to the ground, and you just hear the heavy breath just wheezing out of existence.
Okay. And this is like 120-foot range, right?
Yeah,
So
right, you got
I
range.
mean, basically anything.
Yeah.
Let's do that one.
Go for it. If you want to chuck all 3 of them, I'll just do 3d4 plus 3.
Oh, well, I already have this.
Okay.
Hold on, we'll do 2 more on that one. There we
Alright.
go.
So
11 points.
11 for the last of the bolts. As you said, the last 2 rocking over to that
And
side.
then I will avert my gaze.
Alright. And then D20. That's the
Yep.
spell slot.
Oh, buddy.
We're at 5.
Were we?
We're at 5.
Yep.
Okay, I thought we were at 6.
Now we're at 5. This will be 6 if she doesn't get 5 or below.
Come on, that one. Oh.
Ooh, okay. Okay, 6. We're at 6. Dalmar. Unable to move, attacks at disadvantage. What is the plan?
Can't move. And attacks are at disadvantage.
Yep. And dexterity saving throws are at disadvantage, but whatever.
Oh, good. Well, then, I guess it's attack or die, and might be both. So we're gonna go for
Alright.
it.
Attacks at disadvantage.
Do I get bonus attack?
Yes.
Oh, at disadvantage. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it doesn't restrain you from any actual actions. It just makes you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Miss and a miss. Unfortunately, just with the tightness of your muscles, you can't quite get a good swing in there. Constitution saving throw. God, you people.
Wow.
Why do you do this? It's 13? How are you one off?
I have a 9 out of 20 chance of making that save
God.
because I have to roll
Dalmar.
an 11 or better.
Rear back to prepare yourself. Feel yourself fade to black.
It's
Petrified.
50-50.
Varel, what you up to?
Hi. I'll just attack again, because...
Go for it. They're at disadvantage, so go ahead and roll twice for both of them,
Oh, okay.
and you take the lower one. You still hit both of them. How the fuck did you do that?
Nice. Fuck it
Get
up.
16 points of damage. Good God. And even as your muscles are tensing as a bear, you claw and bite into this thing, ripping flesh away from it. Constitution saving throw. Please. You people. How the
So Varel Stone, Volmer Stone, and Dalmar Stone.
Yep. Hey, Fanola, it's your turn.
If only you were stoned.
Hey,
instead of
Barrel's probably
stoned.
the only person who could shield us.
Probably could have been.
Probably not. Because that's a high level spell.
Both attacks unfortunately miss, even though you get straight roll with them. Good God.
Okay.
And Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, we need a 9th level
Thank
fucking...
you. Jesus. Someone fucking saved. It is the Barbarian with good con, but still. Christ almighty. That fucker is stunned. Barrel stone. Ashton, you are literally too high. Yeah, 40 feet is
That's
too
the
high.
point.
He is a coming. And he is a coming.
Giggity.
Because of that, Corvea's Constitution saving throw.
7!
Fucking Christ almighty, you people!
TPK! TPK!
Astrid, how the fuck are you gonna be the only one who's gonna survive? What the absolute hell? And technically Fanoa's back is turned to that one, so it can't actually get a good look at her. But it's still gonna give you a good old chomping in the back. Doesn't get advantage though, because the other one is stunned. Natural 20. You are fucking kidding me right now.
Fuck.
You are fucking kidding me. How did I nat 20? Hey, Fanoa's taking your spot, Corveus.
I know.
17.
I just
Cut down
realized,
to
is this
8.
a TPS? Total Party Stone?
do this. No.
I didn't want
Second
to either, but
session.
we're this far.
Third session and Ashrin witnesses her party just fucking die.
Yeah.
Happens to me every time I make new friends.
That's why our parents were disappointed.
Oh no! That can't be canon. That cannot
Oh,
be
this is gonna be
canon.
canon. Why does everyone around me die?
Oh no!
It's my fault.
Wow.
Not dead yet.
Then
Not
took
dead yet.
20 points of damage, 7 points of piercing, that's with resistance, and 13 points of poison.
Holy fuck.
But Noah, you are not looking good there, buddy. Corveus, what you up to?
Okay, so I can't fucking move.
Nope.
Then,
You have straight roll on the one in front of you, though.
yeah, he's gonna bonus action right there
Okay. Poof. Alright.
and take that one. Take 2 hits.
Alright. Disadvantage. Go for it.
Straight roll.
Oh, wait, no, straight roll because of
Straight roll.
Finoa. That's right.
24 and 24.
There you go. Both hit. You were at the 1 hit point club, and then you weren't. As one punch coming from... Oh, wait, don't you get advantage on the first one regardless, coming out of Shadow?
Yeah, but I have advantage anyways because of being
enough.
next to. Yeah.
Fair enough. I forgot about that. That's the thing that Monk do, because
Yeah.
Monk do surprise
It's
people.
fucking awesome.
With uppercutting from the shadows and one more punch across the top of the head, you hear the stone skin crack along as it plummets to the ground, the bloody ichor just squirming down. Constitution saving throw?
Oh my
No,
god.
thank you. Thank you. Y'all actually starting to fucking scare me at this point.
Yeah, I'm about to start making rolls.
Bulmer, you're stone. Ashrin, what you up to? Half the party is literally stone.
Point of order, I'm averting my gaze too, so.
Oh, well, it died anyway, so you're good. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. I meant more for that one because it's not stunned anymore.
I am going to firebolt this one.
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack. 22 does hit. Oh, it's at advantage because it's stunned.
Oh, okay.
See if you get that now.
It's not stunned anymore. End of my
End of your
turn.
turn, correct. Either way it hits, yes. End of your turn. I constantly forgot that.
Okay.
So go ahead and just click the purple. There you go. 10 points. A good scorching spot to the sides.
Goddamn.
And avert my gaze as well.
Alright. Dalmar, you're stone. I'm so sorry. Beryl, you're a stone bear. I'm so sorry.
Oh, shh. How are we supposed to carry a bear on the cart?
Right?
That's a really good question.
Thing's fucking huge. That's what I was thinking.
Actually, what happens when the wild shape ends?
Well, technically, he's now just straight up a statue.
There.
They are now just straight up a statue.
Yeah.
So they're no longer constituted as a creature at all anymore.
Yeah, but there's still like a general time limit on it, isn't there?
There would be if you were alive.
But everything is literally frozen.
Yeah.
It'd be like time stopping
Oh, okay
essentially.
then.
Literally, if they woke up 100 years in the future, they would still be in wild shape. Not even joking.
Also, I just made this.
Oh god, what is that?
It
I can't
says
tell.
rolls without a wild magic incident.
Nice. That's awesome.
Oh yes.
Nice.
So, Finoa, are you gonna take swings at this thing, or are you gonna try to avert your gaze?
I'm just gonna swing at you. That's what.
Wing at the
Your next
fucker.
wild
You-
magic surge is gonna
You
turn
should
you to stone.
move.
Oh,
there.
I'm gonna say it right now. There is a wild magic surge. It's in the worst column, but it does instantly turn her to stone.
That's awesome. I'm waiting for it.
So Finoa,
You're
take your
too
swing.
perfect in this fight.
Yeah, first one hits, second one misses. So 9 points of damage, and I need you to make a con save. You made it. Thank God. Thank you. Are you gonna move at all?
No.
Okay. Scuttle, 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 scuttle. I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws. Yeah.
Do I still make one even though I'm averting my gaze?
Oh, that's right. You are. That's right. Finoa,
Yes.
you only make the con save.
Okay.
He's still saved. One chomp going to Finoa and another one going to Corveus. I believe averting your gaze does not give them advantage. It does not. It's so you're just basically looking at their feet.
Yeah.
Nom the Finoa. That's a 14. That's gonna miss, and that's a good thing because that was a really bad poison damage. That would have been 15 points of poison damage. Oh boy, that would have hurt a lot. Oh, that would have been Finoa down. Oh, thank God that missed.
Yeah.
The bite on Corveus though is gonna be a 22.
Fuck. Yep.
That is 10 points of piercing and 12 points of poison, so 22 total.
Wow, that's half
That
my
was
hit points.
Those are both brutal rolls.
Fuck me.
Corveus, up to you.
Are
Are you keeping your gaze averted, or are you gonna look at these fuckers?
keeping my gaze averted.
Okay, so I think you do as a disadvantage. Or straight roll if you're staying with Vanilla.
Yeah, straight roll. We're gonna hit this guy. First attack.
Go for it. 21 hits. 10. First strike. Averting your gaze, just Hail Mary for the fucking head. Downed in one strike.
Let's say I do a little bit of parkour jumping over him with that first strike, landing with a
Alright.
kick to this one for my
Go
second
for
one.
it. Fucking monk shit, this fucking bastard. 23. 10 more points of damage.
And I'm gonna stunning strikes this fucker.
Okay.
He's pissed me off.
Natural 1. These guys
Yeah.
cannot refuse stunning strike, apparently.
Perfect, perfect. And I think,
You can do either single disarmed or for your boss.
yeah, he's stunned, so I'm just gonna go the single. 16.
16 still hits.
5 points.
5. Moving. It is stunned. It can't react.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there to help Fino out.
Okay. Walmart, you're stoned. I'm sorry. Ashrin?
You know what? Let's just do another third level magic missile and dump all of them into that one.
Yes.
6d4 plus 6. Let's see this damage.
Oh, hold on, I have it.
So point of order, does wild magic happen before the spell goes off or after? I think it's before.
After. It is after. Because it's when you cast it. So you do have to cast it in the first place.
Okay.
Wait, I thought it was before because I thought it was the chance that you try to cast a spell and then the magic while you're casting goes wild, causing that to be the effect instead.
That's a possibility.
Once per turn, the DM can have.
That's with plus 6, so 24 points of
And
force
there goes the
damage.
wild magic, guys.
There's the wild magic. Go
Yes!
ahead and roll me a d20. Let's
Turn
see
to
what
stone.
you're getting
Turn
here.
to stone. Turn to stone.
I'll be honest, I don't remember where the hell stone is on this. I know it's in here, though.
Be a fireball.
Oh, there
Please
we
turn
go.
it into
6.
a fireball.
Okay. Standard. All right, roll D100. Just standard. This could be good, this could be bad, but it's nothing brutal. 29. Alright. Ashrin, as you cast magic missile, launching each of them at this basilisk, you just watch as your vision turns hazy, blurry, and blue. And you're still there. You can still see the combat and everything. But you don't feel like you're there anymore, as you are now in the ethereal plane.
Oh shit!
Yep. I saw that coming. Yes.
What?
So we don't see Ashrin at all anymore?
Ashrin just goes poof. Literally, after the magic missiles fly, you see them clash, and out of the corner of your eye, you just see no one in the sky.
So I did do that damage though, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But as soon as the magic leaves you, you just see your vision just haze over, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Oh, that's funny, and that changes a lot of things.
You can still move if you want to move. You can move in the ethereal if you want.
Oh my god.
You just can't interact with anything, and you can't hurt anything. That is not on the ethereal as well.
In my experience, has this happened before to me, and am I able to come back eventually?
You do come back. Guaranteed you do come back.
Okay.
After a minute.
Okay.
A minute is 10 rounds, FYI.
Yeah. I can't do anything.
You
to
can move
affect-
around.
I can only move. Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
guess I'll just hang out there and watch now, because I can't do anything else.
Oh, that's so
Of
not
course,
good.
you
Good for
get
people.
that in the middle of combat. That's
Yeah.
a great infiltration weapon, is what that is, but that's
Yeah,
not good in
no.
combat.
No.
Oh man.
Davar, you're stone. I'm sorry. Varel, you're a stone bear. I'm sorry. Fanoa!
Hi.
Swing at the fucker with advantage.
Yeah.
Swing at the fucker with advantage. 25 hits. Go ahead and roll 2 more times. Never mind, you killed it anyways.
Okay.
Wait, the one person who wanted to be turned to stone didn't turn to stone.
Yep!
Everyone else did.
3 people
And then
turned.
one just straight up went poof.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
With a slash across the neck, you see its head just hang off for like a good 2 or 3 seconds before it plops onto the ground, a puddle of its own black ichor blood. And with that, silence comes over the battlefield. As you take a moment, heaving breath. Vanilla, you haven't been hurt like that in quite a while. Well, the guards kind of stabbed you a good poke. And you look around the battlefield to see most of your comrades just turn to stone. And one just outright missing.
Fun times.
Oh, fuck. This is not good. Not good. Wow. As a player and a character, I'm at a loss. Like, there's so many fucking things going through mind. Like,
I'm surprised Corveus isn't already gone, to be honest. Like, alright,
I-
Noah, you get the cart and everything else, and just see ya.
I think he's only there out of stun at this point.
he's very dumbfounded right now, and I gotta do it. Okay. He sticks around.
Okay.
Just
Thank you for not leaving me.
he's just dumbfounded. He just kind of plops to the ground.
And as a minute passes, Ashton, you just watch as your 2 brand new comrades and 3 other stone comrades is kind of just in there in silence amongst these creatures. You pop back in the middle of the air, having not moved, back into existence.
And I look around, and all of these creatures appear to be dead, right?
It seems like it.
Okay. I'm going to drop back down to the ground
Uh-huh.
and walk over to Fanoa and Corveus.
Alright.
Okay, so you're still alive and didn't run away. Okay.
No, that happens sometimes. Could have been worse. Could have been better.
You disappear randomly.
No, my magic doesn't work the way it's supposed to sometimes.
Well, welcome back. It's
Oh.
good to have someone who's not dead. Or stone, or... yeah.
So, what do we do?
I have no idea. In all my travels, would I know how to fix petrification?
Does Ashrin know how to fix this?
I was gonna
In
say,
her studies,
Ashton,
maybe.
make an Arcana check, and Corveus just a general intelligence check.
Yeah, because mine would have been like dabbling with chemicals and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
12.
Unfortunately, Ashrin, you have never looked into petrification, never really been a thing. And Corveus, well, you would have known that there is a cure. The exact details of it are entirely unknown to you.
Can I see if I know anything at all?
You know what? Give me a nature or history check, your choice.
Okay, one sec.
Bare minimum. Oh, never mind.
Vanoa, you've heard these tales from your childhood and all those travels, even when you were sailing upon the seas. You've heard of people getting petrified, and there's always that prevailing rumor, and rumors have a basis in truth, that basilisks were the thing to petrify you, so basilisks can heal you. Tends to be fresh blood, which is the reason why petrification's so hard to cure, though. Good thing you have 4 fresh bodies.
So, from what I've heard from rumors and things, we can use some blood, and because they're the ones that, like, you know, it froze them, stoned them, you know, we might be able to heal them.
Okay. How?
I am
So you're-
not sure.
You're saying we just need to put the blood from these creatures on their stone bodies?
Maybe? I mean, it's worth a shot.
Oh, let's give it a try. I walk
Yeah.
over to this one over here and dump some blood on Volmer.
So as you take a good old heaping scoop of blood in your hands, you can feel it's already starting to coagulate and starting to slosh in your hands.
Gross.
And you just give it a gold, just old pour atop Volmer's head. Had to step back for a few moments. And there's a moment of hopelessness that comes over you when nothing happens. Until you hear just a slight
Oh, you killed Volmer.
crack. As Volmer, you feel your eyesight come back to you. And you feel a very large hap of warmth just on the top of your head.
You just
As you
got...
kind of blink your eyes awake, you just see Ashrin just standing in front of you, slack-jawed with blackened hands.
First of all, I just want to say, Corveus, I do not get that reference.
Yeah, everyone else probably should.
I think I get that reference.
Golden shower?
Oh, then no. I was going for another one.
This is what happens when
I
you're
was
old.
thinking Carrie.
Yeah,
No.
thank you, Carrie.
Yeah.
That's I was like prom girl. That's the thing. I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Oh, yeah, no, Carrie.
Not,
Carrie.
not that.
I was not going for that. I was totally going Carrie.
R. Kelly, it's funnier.
Alright, well, if that works, let's put some on Veril and Dalmar.
What
Yeah,
did you
I'll-
just what is this? And I'm gonna like touch my head and try to like see what it is.
You just see just starting coagulating
You don't
black ichor
wanna-
blood. And you just look at the ground to see the creature. You look at your hand, you're like, oh.
You don't have prestidigitation as a cantrip, do you?
I am thankful I do. I kind of
Oh,
deserve
thank
this.
God.
This is probably a bit of
All right, well,
confidence.
let's get blood on Vero and Dalmar, and then we can get cleaned up.
Alright.
Okay.
So whoever wishes to stick their hands into a puddle of basilisk blood to give
Oh,
a
I mean, I'm
total-
already covered in it. Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get some from this one and take it to Dalmar.
Can I
Okay.
prestidigitate a cup?
Who needs a cup? I'm already covered in it.
Yeah. At
I
that
don't
point,
want to
you,
be covered in it
you
anymore.
literally see Volmer just like prestidigitate a cup and take a scoop, and Ashton just straight up goes, "Fuck this!" and just dumps her hand, just splashes it all over Veril.
I mean, if it works.
I mean, to be fair, women are less, grossed out by blood.
That's not even a laugh moment. That's just a face palm.
I mean, it's true.
But after
Oh.
waiting for the minute that it takes to crack the stone around Dalmar and Veril, as you both come back, Dalmar, the creature's no longer in front of you. Veril, the creature's no longer in front of you. And you just kind of relax after a moment, realizing, oh, I was a statue.
Did I experience death?
Thankfully, no. Is everyone mostly okay now? Past being covered in blood.
I mean, I'm very, very much in pain, so no.
Yeah, Finoa looks pretty goddamn bad. Corveus,
wait,
after
can I
walking
come
away,
back
he
and
looks
heal
bad, but he
people?
looks way better than Finoa. And then you yourself are hurt as well, Vilmer.
Does Veril turn not into a bear anymore?
I think Beryl just literally just plopped down as a bear.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna head over to Fanoa and give her 2 of my potions of healing.
All right.
Might want to roll.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Working on it. Oops, left R. 1D.
I'm gonna start walking around and cleaning people with prestidigitation.
Thanks.
And a 1.
Prestidigitation is a helpful cantrip. Most wizards should have it. I'm surprised you don't.
The second one wasn't a good roll, Damar. I don't think so.
Not a
There's a
wizard.
slash there.
Oh, right.
Oh, where do you get your magic from then?
Yeah, bad roll.
There you go.
One anyways.
It's a natural ability.
Wilmer's just gonna like full stop for a second.
Volmar, I'm actually, like, it's really funny that Volmar didn't see Ashrin have the wild magic problems and didn't,
Yeah,
like, miss
literally.
all of that, and it's actually
Yeah.
really interesting. It makes for an interesting dynamic.
And she came out entirely unscathed.
And Ashrin's just not going to bring it up. Someone else wants to, that's fine, but Ashrin's not going to.
So yeah, I hand Fanoa the 2 potions of healing.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you think maybe we should get out of here in case there's any more of them
No,
elsewhere?
I said the wrong character.
We should bring the bodies with us too.
Yeah.
I should
those things
probably
would get-
turn back if we're gonna go back to that cart.
Okay.
Yeah,
Barrel.
I
Are
wanna
there
scare the
any of
horses.
the petrification statues nearby?
Yeah, there's a good couple of them just either hanging in the trees or just one kind of cowering behind one of the trees trunks themselves.
Oh, I suppose we do have extra blood. We might as well.
Might as well, yeah.
I don't think the DM planned for this.
I'm interested. So you're gonna try to unpetrify one of these people?
And what do these people look like? Are they friendly looking?
Make an insight check on a statue.
I'm gonna look around for anyone with like any recognizable symbols on clothing or armor
Damn.
that might be
Ah.
like indented in the statue.
Make a perception check if you're just glancing, or make an investigation if you're actually thoroughly looking through these.
Okay.
Natural
Nice.
Nat 20.
fucking 20. Alright.
Good shit.
Ashton, with an insight, you'd get from these people that they're tribe folk. Pretty well attired tribe folk that do have some armoring to them. A couple of them, though, you can tell that are just random adventurers that have come through here for whatever reason. And meanwhile, Volmer, 24, and with a natural 20. This is something you've read about prior. It's a little bit of an interesting society that was said to have somehow found a way to gain favor from the land. Even when the gods were here, they somehow always seemed to strive better than most. However, after the gods left, well, history had a huge blank slate, and they just vanished. Only, we kind of can see now what exactly happened to them.
Okay, big news. These people are from an empire that apparently, or a civilization that died.
Okay. Moral ramifications of bringing people from an empire that supposedly died back to life in a world where their empire doesn't exist anymore.
Well,
But some of them are random adventurers.
Some of them are random adventurers, yes.
I think I'd definitely go for bringing the random adventurers back first.
who's gonna
What
tell
is
what
everybody
the-
else
The
think?
amount we can learn from these people who apparently thrived in the land before the gods left. The amount we could learn with the research they could contribute to could be a great.
Think of the amount of emotional damage coming back to a world where the gods no longer and their world is no longer here.
Okay. So while you
Not
guys,
even like listening.
Okay,
while you
cool.
guys are conversing, you guys just watch as Dalmar, being done with this situation as normally Dalmar is, just splats him with blood.
Okay, I might not have done it just like that, just in the middle of the forest, but
1 minute passes. 2
I'll
minutes
put
pass.
blood on the rest that are nearby. That's doable.
I wanted
So you're just going around
give a
splatting as
shit.
much blood as you can on these people?
Just doing what I can for whom I can.
Okay.
Okay, wait a sec. If I can make you a cup or something, then that might be a more efficient way to do this.
That'd be good. That would be good.
Prestidigitation.
We'll grab the cup and start doing the thing.
As you begin to pour as much blood as you can on these people, and this blood does eventually coagulate rather quickly. About 5 minutes or so is when the blood does all out coagulate. And you start seeing to the point where it's starting to get hard to pick up because it almost seems like it's drying into an almost concrete paste as it coagulates.
Can I put
I'm
water on it?
Glad I
Okay,
washed that off.
You cannot. Just want to say, you can't 100% blame this on me. I'm just helping him.
But in that 5 minutes, you get, I would say, a good 15 or so people just going back and forth, just doing like quick little rounds here and there, just going cup, pour, cup, pour. Oh, there's one in the tree, cup, splash. And as the blood starts to turn to its cementy paste, at that 5-minute mark is when you start to hear the cracks. Did you splash any random adventurers by any chance?
If they were around and doable, yeah.
Roll a d6 for me. That's how many adventurers you freed instead of tribesmen and tribeswomen. 2. Okay. As you hear all the cracks begin to go, and as soon as one finished cracking, you hear a war cry, and another, and another. 10 more just going off. You hear the faint scream of a couple women. And then you just see some adventurers. One of them in particular, who seems to be charging right at whatever these things were. And you see him just take a full-on swing through the air as he stops and looks around confused. And as you guys hear all this rowdy noise, you just see everyone just stop.
Combat's over. It's okay.
Dalmar, all due respect, I agree with the sentiment. That probably wasn't the best way to do it.
Yeah.
You see most
Got
of the
it
tribe
done.
just kind of looking around going, why is it here? Where are we?
What year is it? I'm gonna turn to them and I'm gonna ask.
The year. The tribesmen all kind of look at each other confused. You hear one of the adventurers perk up, says, "It's 426! That ain't fucking right! It's 548!"
What year is it actually?
It's 624.
You all have been statues for a very long time.
You just see the two adventurers kind of look at each other. How fucking long? Yeah. Where's the rest of my crew? No, where's my crew?
You said 628, right?
Yeah.
The
So one of
current
them has
year
been
is
frozen for almost 100 years. One of them has been frozen for more than 200.
the current year is 628.
You see the two adventurers kind of just like slack-jawed, confused. See one of the tribesmen kind of come out of the trees, climbing their way down. This year you speak of, what is it? What marking?
Okay, 2 questions.
Mhm.
What was like the year 0? Like when did we start counting years in this world?
They
And
restarted counting once the gods left.
So this is fucking BC shit we're talking here.
Possibly.
Like 500 BC.
Like, these guys are like cavemen.
basically, okay, how's the world's name pronounced again? Sorry.
Xal'Mel.
Xal'Mel?
Yeah.
It's the amount of times that Xal'Mel has revolved around the sun since the gods left.
You see all the tribes that kind of look at each other.
Real quick, what god did he say when he first
Zahir.
Zahir. Do I know what god that is?
Make a religion check.
Nope.
No.
At a game I know, but
Can I roll to see if I would know too?
Make a history check. Nope.
I have a +7 to history. It never works.
13 is not enough. That's not a name you've heard.
Wilmer apparently studied a very niche part of history.
Yeah, Volmar apparently studied weapons and weapons only.
Yeah, I imagined him playing as like this well-read guy, but I never roll well enough on history checks.
Literally, he's always in the anime manga section, and he's always like, "Oh, I go to a library all the time." And you just see him just sitting in that fucking corner every goddamn time.
Well read, but like in a very specific niche
Yeah.
subject.
Like, oh, so you know Shakespeare, right? I know Ichiro
Yeah.
Oda.
Oh, this
Wait.
is.
You do
Wait,
see the
Shakespeare, I know about spears.
Very good.
Oh.
That was great.
So
But-
did
Oh, man.
these people have any like symbols on them?
They do not. Strangely enough.
No like holy symbols or anything?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Just
And you do see a couple women kind of peeking off of the sides, what ones you did actually revive. One of them does seem to be a warrior, but 3 of them seem to be just average housewives or whatnot.
Okay, does Volmir know what the creatures are called? Does he know they're basilisks? I think that's what they're,
I would
right?
say yes. I would say as a learned person, you would know about basilisk and the more common creatures to petrify on the lands.
You've all been turned to stone for hundreds of years. And we finally killed enough of these creatures to bring a few people back.
You watch as one of the warriors, seeming the most decorated one here, which even then that's not saying that much. He has a couple of feathers along his shoulder. You see that he has a bit of a design to his helmet, unlike the rest of the people here. You killed the stone faces.
I was actually turned to stone. The people who killed them, I'm going to gesture to Ashrin, Finoa, and where Corvus would be if he didn't run off. Those 3 did, while I only got 1 good hit on him.
Kind of looks around at the whole crew before he kneels down, placing whatever weapon he had, which was the short sword, just on the ground, kneeling, as most of the other tribemen join along. A couple of them refuse, but most of them join along. We thank you. A gift as a hero has come to us, at long last. You just see the 2 adventurers kind of just look off to the side, goes like, This is the place, ain't it? The whole ruins thing? Well, not much ruins anymore, is there? Kind of looks around the trees.
What do you mean ruins?
I mean, all heard the tales. The other one starts to pick up. This place was abandoned. Just up and went to nothing one day. Gods left, everyone left it. Buildings were left to ruins. And, well, you see him kind of look around at the people. He's gonna go with Draconic. Does anyone speak Draconic?
not this character.
You bully me for this constantly.
The one character I
Nope.
make that doesn't speak Draconic. No.
Yep.
Dalmar, I relate to that spiritually.
Who
Draconic is usually
speaks
like the first language I grab. Not this
Same
one.
here.
Didn't make sense.
Infernal?
Not this character.
I speak
I do.
Abyssal.
Ashen, you speak Infernal?
Yes, tieflings speak infernal.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do. Had a girl.
Ashrin, you're the only one who understands this. As he speaks in Draconic to no one's understanding, and speaks in Infernal, goes, There's said to be a horde down here somewhere. Fuck if I know where, with all these trees and whatnot.
Did he say a whore or a horde?
Horda.
Okay,
Or
I heard
I'm gonna
whore.
look at him.
You're in war.
and make it known that I understood what he said, and I'm going to answer in Infernal and tell him that it doesn't belong to him. It belongs to these people who had been petrified. This is their land. This is their place.
This is their land, is it? It's trees. They've been gone for centuries. They up and vanished. They left it. Well, I guess they didn't leave it voluntarily, but they left it.
Second he says that, Volmir's gonna like step up. Wait, are they still
Infernal
talking
doesn't
Infernal?
understand.
Yep.
Yeah,
I just-
you just see him getting really heated with Ashrin for no reason, though.
Why are you so mad?
I don't know, buddy. I've been turned to stone for nearly 200 years. Why do you think I'm pissed the fuck off?
I look at him in Infernal. I say, I suggest that you leave.
Where is he? Like, in relation to the rest of us?
30 feet off.
Okay. I'm gonna teleport right behind him, and in his ear, I'm gonna whisper, "I suggest you calm down."
He's taking a swing at you.
Sweet.
I like to imagine Corvus is just gonna grab this and kick him in the nose.
Like, you just see Corvus stand up and fucking poof right behind him.
Yeah, literally just like takes a step, fades into shadow, and reappears taking that additional step right behind him. And you just see him pull a dagger, 19 to hit.
That misses.
Right, you
Cool.
have 20.
Yeah.
Can I hit him?
And I'm gonna take 2 swings on him.
Okay, so as you stop his attack, you can go for him if you want to, Ashrin, too.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if he decides to leave first.
Okay, first one hits, second one does not.
Okay. I guess I should wait on the second one since I'm gonna stunning strikes that first one.
Oh, you're gonna stunning strike as well? Okay.
I guess it wouldn't matter, it'd miss anyways. See, I'm gonna stun him.
Well, you would get advantage if it stuns.
Which I rolled.
Oh
with
yeah, no,
advantage
it would
there.
miss anyways. Never
Yeah,
mind. Yes,
14,
that's right.
13.
16 on the dot.
I think that is my save, right?
I'm pretty sure it is. I think that's why the
Eight.
number 16 is burned in my brain. for
Yeah,
you.
it's 8 it's
Corvus
8 plus 3.
accidentally kills a man.
As he goes for the swing, backhanding you with a dagger, you grab onto him, just give him a go punch to the face, and he manages to catch your own fist with his other hand. Because, aren't you a Shadow Walker?
I'm more than just that. Shall we continue? Or are you gonna put your dagger away?
If you
I'm
fuck
just-
off with that bullshit.
3, 2. I'm looking at him and glancing at his dagger the whole time.
Real quick, if Corvus gets to 1, can I hold action, do a hold person on the guy?
Good.
Delmar's
Yes.
gonna start walking in that direction.
Okay.
And I'll say 1. Does he put
When you
the
get
dagger?
to 1, he releases your hand, but he still holds on to the dagger.
Alright. Flurry of blows.
Corvus kills a
Not
man!
1.
Wait. I was holding hold person.
You are a holding whole person, actually. Yes,
Okay.
yes, you are.
I'm gonna let that fly so that way Corvus gets advantage.
Fucking 5. Wonderful.
Nice.
And you do see that as Corvinus goes in for the swing, you see him react in a very fluid way, almost like he was about to go for a grapple reversal on Corvinus. But as he goes through that movement, you see his body just go stock still. And Corvinus, your punch lands right across. Go and roll damage on both of them if you want to.
Okay, so any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. So these are both crits.
Is that for whole person?
Yeah, they're
I
paralyzed.
don't. Wait.
Oh,
what?
then I should have dealt a good chunk of damage to you that one time.
Yeah. I just realized that because I just looked it up.
Okay, after we punch him, let's chill out for a sec.
Oh yeah, it's not just incapacitated. It's actually
Yeah.
okay.
It's not like
okay.
stunned. That's what I thought it was. Like it's,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Alright,
Oh.
so roll both and we'll double the dice damage.
I just fucked up. Hold on.
You did. You just killed yourself.
Yep.
You gone done killed yourself.
Let's go.
Corvais instead commits suicide and snaps his own neck.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Let's fix that. I meant to like minimize that window, and I accidentally went to my other monitor and closed, which ended up me closing.
Gotta love being techies with high DPI.
I know. It's just like now I gotta move all these windows again. Okay. Scroll back out.
Yep.
Okay, this is really, really funny. So Corvais, I can't see you anymore.
Yeah.
But as soon as you're gone, Fanoa and Volmer pop up on my screen and I can see them.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and I can't see Volmer or Fanoa or Ashwin right now.
I can still
That's
see
okay, we
everyone.
don't need you anyway, go away.
Wow.
I'm
I
just
love
not gonna be able to
exactly
flip you
roll.
off, but that's fine.
Let's do that.
So 10, 18,
So
28.
10.
So you've got 38 points of damage so far on this guy.
So that's a 9 and a 9. Both of those would be 14 each with the rolls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 28.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you've
yeah,
got
it's 28.
38 points of damage on this guy so far.
Okay, I think that's enough for him to get the message, right?
And you do
So-
see that his nose is broken and there's some blood dribbling down. So he is
In it-
bleeding, but he's still standing.
And
And-
I'm gonna quickly run over. Okay, Corvais, we can break it up now.
He's just gonna turn and just glare at you.
I mean, yeah, the guy did start it. He kind of has it coming, doesn't he?
True.
In addition to this, I would assume since Ashrin was talking to him, she's within 30 feet of him, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy, and I would like to create ominous whispers. I can do originate from a point of my choosing. I'm gonna do like right next to his head, so like there's just these whispers that are really creepy and like make him run away. That's my goal
He's
here.
still in hold person. That's
He
the
is still
problem.
a whole person. I did roll to see if
Oh,
he saved. He didn't
Shit,
save.
okay.
That's why Volmir's trying to get Corv off him. He's not down because he's not going down. He's down because he physically can't move.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let go of the hold person after Corv like turns around. I'm gonna be ready to stop him if he goes for a swing, but like, I'm assuming he doesn't want to swing after that.
Also, Fanoa, did you drink those health potions?
I think so, yeah. I said I did it. Everyone was talking though, so
Oh, okay. Do 44 plus 4? No, 2d4.
So did she get the special
What?
one, or did she get... I rolled a 3 and a 1 on the d4s.
Oh, it was good. It was the one, yeah. So, so the
Okay.
first one for Noah that he hands you, you get 6 points of healing back. Oh no, you get 8 points of healing back. That's very nice. The second one, on the other hand, as you kind of chug it down, it goes down a lot smoother, lacking taste. There's some iron in there. Okay, that actually was not that great. And you get no effect from it.
well, damn.
You got a little bit of Corvais in you now.
Giggity. God, this is
And-
really bugging me.
And you can't see anybody.
No, you guys should totally reconnect because I can't see anyone
But
right
if I
now.
reconnect, I won't be able to see anybody else.
Very
I
possible.
don't be able to see Fanoa anymore.
I blame Twitch Cam.
It probably is Twitch cam.
Maybe
always
you
Twitch
should try
cam.
reconnecting.
Reconnect.
Oh god, are we all gonna reconnect on 1, 2, 3?
Nope.
Alright, we can do reconnect hot potato again.
Oh God.
Let's just leave it for now. Let's just play.
Yeah.
But by the way, let me double check to make sure it's only you two. I think it's actually more than you two. Oh yeah, it is. Everyone except for Ashrin, while this is going on, just kind of, you see the other adventurer just kind of just slinking away behind a tree.
Everyone sees it but Ashrin, or
Yeah,
only
everyone but Ashrin,
sees
because Ashrin is the lowest passive perception here.
Yeah, my
Okay.
passive perception is shit.
I'm just gonna start walking towards the guy slinking away.
He stops instantly, just kind of leans against a tree, just trying to act cool.
Just gonna be like, what? And I'm even gonna say this in the like non-serious tone, just like, what you doing?
I mean, it's been 100 years, man. It's probably still out there.
Well, if it hasn't been found in the 200 years, or however long it's been since you've been stoned.
Yeah. So I got my chance. You all wanna buddy up with the tribesmen? Deal with that asshole? I'm good.
I'm just making sure you're not getting ready to stab my party, to be perfectly honest.
Given you outnumber me 1 to 6, and you've got a bunch of tribesmen now worshiping you for helping them, I'm smarter than that. Unlike that
But
douchebag.
we've all seen weird shit happen though, so just making sure. And at that point, I'll just like, whatever he does, he does.
All right.
Walk away.
At that point, he just starts kind of like creeping away, not really stealthing at that point. But he
That's
is starting to
fine.
just fade into the trees.
As
Can I
long as he's not starting.
Well,
shit
you're
fast.
busy with this guy at the moment,
Yeah.
as when you finally drop the whole person on him, you do see him kind of rear back for a swing. But at the same time, he glances back to you, Vollmer, seeing as like, fucking casters.
Caster knows how to use a sword, bitch.
Just because you wear one on your hip don't mean you know how to use it. Look, you guys want to fucking play dress up or whatever with these people, be my guest. I got something else to do here.
And what exactly would that be?
None ya.
I'm gonna look at him dead in the eyes and say, "We're not finished here." Backpack, gold pouch, on the ground.
Shake down, man.
really shaking this fucker down.
Oh, he fucking pissed
Give me
Corvus
all
off the
your
moment he
bench
swung.
money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Make an
Push him against
intimidation
the
check.
locker.
Make an intimidation check.
You know what? Volmir's gonna. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna help him, but I wouldn't.
Okay. At that
So-
point, you do see him kind of just like, and you think I'm a piece of shit. He just tosses you the coin pouch. And he drops the backpack.
What weapons does he have on
Enjoy.
his side?
Hmm?
What weapons does he have?
He has a dagger in his hand, and it looks like he has a short sword on his side.
Any of them look like real good quality, or are they basic?
They're basic as fuck.
Okay.
And
I'll
he just
look.
starts walking away. Just waves a hand and goes, "Enjoy it! I'm a hunter for a reason."
He had a dagger.
No, it was in his hand. It was in his hand.
So he had a short sword.
He had
He
a
had a
dagger.
short sword.
So you can get the short sword, not the dagger, because that one he had in his hand.
He had a sword.
Yeah, so he had a short sword.
Not anymore.
We really just mugged this man and
Yeah.
let him roll.
Yeah, he wanted to be a
swung
fucking
first.
asshole about it.
Yeah, he had it coming.
How
Normally I try to be our moral compass,
Dalmar's
but I don't
mind,
feel bad
he
about
swung
this.
first, so all bets are off.
No.
Exactly.
I mean, he did swing first, but I told him not to. I told him to leave. He said that there was some sort of horde here, and I told him it belonged to these people, and that he should just walk away. But
Also, Corvette
No.
snuck up on his ass.
Oh yeah.
deserved.
Yeah,
Oh, I know I
Corvus
scared the
didn't
shit out of him,
punch
probably.
first.
By the way, there is 27 gold pieces and 13 copper in there.
Okay.
Wait, are they still able to be used? Like, are they? Wait. From hundreds of years ago.
Gold is gold.
Gold is
Gold is
gold.
gold.
No, what I'm thinking is like gold is printed, right? Like it normal
It's
coins,
melted
right?
down into coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, but does it have any like emblem on it or anything to identify it as actual like currency?
If you go
9 times out of 10, it's just the country of origin. Sometimes it's religion, and sometimes, if it's a religious person, they might want it more.
You
But
know,
otherwise,
you
it's
know,
literally just a hunk of gold to everybody else.
but what that means, because like modern day, like a coin from like freaking the 1900s can go for hundreds of dollars, like just because of the like historical
Oh,
importance.
it can in modern day
Yes.
when we don't have gold up the ass everywhere.
But what I'm thinking of is if the emblems are unique or identifiable as something like historical or
Indeed.
older.
Yeah.
Possible, but
You
For the
could
mo-
sell it for more to the right collector, but you'd have to find somebody who actually
much,
wanted
yeah.
it.
yeah.
Pretty much. To any old random Joe on the street, it's just a gold coin. But you could find that one person who knows that sigil and is like, I will pay you 10 gold for that one gold piece because I want that sigil.
Remind you guys of something?
Oh, that's giving me flashbacks.
Uh-huh.
No, thank you.
I don't get what you're referencing.
One of my campaigns, they were essentially buying gold coins.
And to
off of
track
people.
down fancy gold coins that were a specific thing. We did things that I'm not proud of for those coins.
No, you're proud of them. Don't give me that. Right? You're proud of it.
Anyway, so now we have a tribe of people to deal with, and someone who might be after whatever they gathered before. Oh, this is a mess. Okay.
Did I
Which,
This is
speaking
not fun.
of, the tribesmen do kind of approach closer. Their weapons now kind of sheathed or put away as best as possible. And the man that spoke earlier, the seeming head leader now goes, I do not know what remains of our land. When Zahir departed, the stone faces came after us. Well, you see what became of our society without our Lord's gifts.
This, Zahir you speak of. Who is he?
Kind of looks you almost insulted in a way.
The gods are not-
Zahir, bringer of joy and trouble everywhere, cleaner of the dirty, the one who will purify you as much as make you laugh. Ring any bells?
Religion is not very prominent on this land, and the gods have left us hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Oh, there was a Zahir fucking Korra, wasn't there? Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
What's there? Okay.
Oh yeah.
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 I haven't seen Korra.
It was in Korra.
He was
Arguably
the
best
guy who
villain.
was in prison and then got airbending. And,
Yeah, he was arguably
the
the
whole
best,
thing.
the best villain,
Oh.
honestly.
Yes,
Yeah.
good villain.
The guy who
Oh,
was
okay.
able to just like start Goku flying around.
Yeah.
Like Superman flying without airbending.
Okay.
He let go of materialism or something.
I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Is that
Wait.
the guy who freaking airbended and like took the air out of a woman's lungs?
Yes.
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 Scariest
He-
freaking use
he
of airbending if
airbended
I've
the,
never seen anything.
The Earth Queens
yeah.
suffocated her.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking awesome.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he does look
Um,
you very confused when you speak about land without gods.
We have a map, right?
I would say so. Either Volmer, Corveus, Ashrin, probably someone has a fucking map. I would say so. At some
It's not
point, one
in
of
my
y'all
inventory,
motherfuckers would
but
have
I would
one.
assume that I do have a map.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
I would assume at some point one of y'all motherfuckers would have a map of the goddamn continent.
Yeah, I would say Volmir would probably have one too, because of what I was doing on the cart ride over here.
Yeah, Varel I think is the only one who wouldn't have a map, and that's because of who Varel is. Beyond that, each of you has a fucking reason to have a map. So I would say yes, one of y'all has a map.
I'm gonna pull the map out of my bag, and I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna like lay it unroll it and kind of show it to him and say, "This is the land in its current state. I don't know if it's any different from what it was when you were still roaming, but it's changed."
He immediately points towards the divide of the continent. What happened?
I gotta go look
And
at
how
the
do you
map.
explain to a group of highly religious folk, as a wizard, that people started fucking with magic and the gods left?
Well,
God
okay,
is
I don't even
dead.
know. Like, I'm missing some lore here. I probably could have read it in the Discord channel, but I missed it.
Generic knowledge is that eventually magic and power in general became too much, and people were just warring everywhere for their gods. Like, people of Zahir were fighting the people of Palor, Palor was fighting the
Okay.
Hells and stuff like that. So they just went, all right, you know what? We're literally causing chaos in this world existing here, so we're gonna leave. We're gonna like reduce your power levels like crazy, but if it makes you guys do peace, we'll do that. And they took
Okay.
every god they could with them.
It's the existence of spell slots.
No more 14th level spells. Right,
Yeah, they kind of went
Belmar?
like, y'all moving mountains at this point. We need to stop this bullshit.
Okay.
Literally creating
History lessons with a historian.
Yeah.
Um,
And you can just like say if you want to give them a rundown on what the fuck happened in these 600 effing years.
yeah, basically.
And you do see several of them just in utter disbelief. But at the same time, they kind of don't have much of a choice as they look upon their what used to be their land, covered in trees and very little shrubbery beyond that. You kind of just see several of the tribesmen kind of murmuring with each other. A couple of the women going up to the men. See one of them possibly a couple. And the man kind of after taking in all this information looks at your crew and goes, if the land has not forsaken our people any further than it already has, perhaps by Zahir's blessing, we have a storage. May have something to give you for return of bringing us back home.
One question, Tamar, did you put comms up?
No, I didn't.
Fuck, okay. I want to do something, but I don't want to, like, speak on behalf of the entire group.
Could look at Dalmor and go, head.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm like,
Does Dalmar understand?
that's the big question.
Make an intelligence check.
I mean, his
3
character
hours.
is socially inept.
3 hours. Group comms is up.
But
Okay.
at that point, you're kind of leaning on his roguish side. So anyway,
Make an insight check then.
Okay, how do you guys want to play this? Yes, we did save these people, but at the same time, taking money from them doesn't seem like the best thing for them.
Payment is payment. As I'm sitting there looking through the bag, see what the fuck's in there.
There are 6 rations. There are 3 sets of commerce clothes, all different attire. And a notebook. And that's it.
Okay.
Question.
Hmm.
How strong were these people back in the day before the gods, physically, not magically?
Physically,
Yeah, like, were
pretty
they...
hefty. They managed to stand their ground from assaults from other lands. They did lose ground, because you can't always hold ground 100%. But for the most part, they maintained a good 70% of their land, even while the gods were here and afterwards, until they straight up fucking vanished off the face of the planet.
What you're saying is they're a powerful ally.
They should, but now there's only about 15, there's only 13 of them now. And it's very clear that these guys are not like generals or anything. These guys are just whatever ragamuffins survived, and you guys managed to revive in the meantime.
How many more people, like, how many some more stone statues are there around?
Make perception check for me. I just want to give you a decent number based on that. 21. Just in point of view right now, glancing at the trees, looking around, trying to spot. Now that you can tell that there are some around trunks and stuff. Probably about 30 something. Just from this point of view.
How many of them look like they're people?
Like tribesmen or adventurers?
Tribes.
Tribesmen? Good 20, 25.
I'm gonna get their attention of the leader dude. I'm gonna walk over, grab a bunch of blood, and walk up to one of their tribesmen people and smear it all over him and look back at the
The
dude.
blood at this point is coagulated.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
By the time these guys started to unpetrify, because they've been petrified for so long, it took 5 minutes. By the time that started happening, the blood was already coagulated.
Oh.
And now we just sat here for 7.5 hours having Volmer teach them the entire history of Xal'Mel.
Well.
Okay, here's my idea. If we can let them keep the money, they could use that to unpetrify a majority of their people. Their people were very powerful militarily. Could be a valuable ally.
Or they can just go kill one of these things and start unpetrifying their own people. I say we take the payday.
I mean, do we need the money? They've been gone for long ass time. Do we like?
Keep in mind, it might not also be just money. They're an old civilization when magic was rampant, you say? It could be more than just money down there.
That's true.
I'll vote with Corvus.
We're also assuming anything's there, and that if it hasn't been plundered in the last 1,000 years or whatever, that it still is in a state of non-decay. That's a lot of assumptions to make, so I don't think it matters much one way or the other.
That is also something they said themselves. They're like, if the gods have not totally forsaken us and the land hasn't consumed our stash, we can possibly offer you something.
Doesn't hurt to see. Payday's a payday.
Yep. Agreed.
Okay, guess I'll agree with you too, because I honestly still owe you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Corvus will just look at the guy and say, well, we accept your offer if your horde is still there. And if you can ever kill one of these creatures by yourself, use the blood on these statues as quick as you can. Get as many as you can, drain the creature dry.
He nods his head at you and gives a bit of a flamboyant bow. I thank you for knowledge. Come. Let us see if home is still where it is. And you see him kind of immediately look at the sky. Even the stars have changed. And he starts moving in a certain direction. And several of the tribespeople, though they murmur between each other and kind of give you guys a bit of a berth, they do follow along.
Real quick, Barrow and I should probably go get the horses.
Okay.
And like load the basilisk corpse on the carriage, because we could sell those to the guild.
Okay.
I can see Ashrin now.
Go ahead and
And I
give me
can't anymore.
a
Yeah.
strength check. One or both of you. One of you at advantage or both of you together?
I mean, I was just saying barrel because they know how to ride the horse or drive the carriage.
Ah.
I don't know.
If you guys are gonna try to get these basilisk bodies on, which by the way, these things literally weigh like stone. Yes, these things weigh like stone. Hey Vero, you wanna make a strength check for me and let's see if you do any better?
Alright.
Damn.
Very nice.
Even with the 21, it's still a serious struggle. But compared to Volmer, who you can very easily tell has no strength behind those muscles of his, he's a scholar through and through. Varel, being a bit of a wild child, manages to half one up to his knees and use that momentum to plop it onto the cart.
Cool.
I will say, after the second one is when you hear the creak of the cart. Because these things are basically boulders.
Wait. You're telling me that 2 of these things are heavier than 2 chimeras and 3 displacer beasts?
Yes. These things are basically boulders.
Maybe transporting these isn't such a good idea.
I might be able to cut them up and look for valuables from one to see if there's anything that's lighter than just taking the entire thing.
Are the eyes stone?
No. Well, it doesn't seem like it.
Take a dagger and try to cut out the eyes.
Make a medicine check for me.
While he's doing that to one, I'm gonna try to basically skin the other and look around for anything else that might be valuable from one.
Okay.
What about venom? We should have a couple of empty potion bottles from the health potions that Fanoa took. You could try to collect venom from them.
Good idea.
Possible.
We'll only do this with 2 though, because I think we should leave the other 2 whole, because I think they're gonna sell better whole.
I don't
Okay.
think they're going to sell at all.
As Corvus is like stabbing out the eyes, I would say you can get 10 basilisk eyes.
Okay.
Clean.
Add custom item.
Yep.
Should I roll something for dissecting these things?
Well, I was gonna ask, what exactly are you trying to go for? If not, make a Arcana check for me to see if what you can ascertain would be useful from these guys. 16. The best you can tell, the blood is definitely, obviously, a matter of importance now. The eyes, as Corvus has now lovingly stabbed out, are actually quite useful as well. Beyond that, the flesh is basically the only thing that really matters, and it's for that stony out layer. The bones and the meat, not really worth a damn. And
Well,
none of
fuck.
the flesh. Or sorry, none of the organs.
Bad news. The most valuable thing about these things are their skin. And their eyes.
And you would hear one of the tribesmen kind of perk up there. I was like, stone face, for a reason. Clan leader would wear it. Point of honor. Nigh unkillable. Nigh.
Problem is, the armor out of these things would be too hard or heavy for anyone in our party to wear.
It would. It
except
would be
for,
classified as
Noah.
heavy armor. There's no doubt about that.
Noah could wear it.
Can Fanoa wear heavy? I don't think so. I
What
think
is-
she loses her.
Wait, can she actually? I don't know.
No,
I
I
don't
think you have
think
to be
the
one of the other
Marines can.
barbarians to do that.
I mean,
I
they
was more thinking
could.
just Noah's strong enough to carry the weight.
Oh, yes,
They
she
can.
could, but she would lose, I think, the benefit of Constitution, I believe?
Yeah, you would lose your
Crazy.
movement speed, and I think your movement speed, and then you would lose your unarmored defense. So it's
Yeah.
you essentially would go armor or no armor, whichever one's higher.
Yeah, that's fair.
So is it
It
possible?
could tank the fuck out of Fanoa, but she'd be slower. And, yeah.
So can we skin these things?
If you want to try.
Can we? Yes. It's the problem if the cart can carry the weight.
They might be able to carry the weight better than with just a skin than the rest of the creature.
That's fair. I'll help Corvus out with skinning him.
Alright, go ahead and make a medicine check at advantage.
Nat 20.
Fucking didn't need it.
Didn't need it. I've done this before. Not with this
As
creature.
as you two as you two are working on this basilisk, you do see that some of the tribesfolk do look at you curiously. And you see one of the women kind of come by and taking out a dagger from beneath her clothing starts to expertly carve into one of the basilisks as well. See one of the men kind of go over to help. And with your masterful degree and the help of these tribespeople, you're easily able to hack off the skin of these creatures. And you can easily tell because once you like plop that meat down, it is thick and hearty. That is a good probably half of the weight chopped off.
Okay.
Oh, let's do that to all of them then.
Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
I'll go up to the leader dude and hand him the sword that I've swiped off of the dude. And go, your people could probably use this better than mine do.
Takes it kind of confused. Gives it a good swing in the air. Shoddy work. We're no
Yeah.
blacksmith. But I know when it's shoddy. It'll do.
You know, here I was thinking they might have come from a time before metalworking was popular.
Mr. Volmer, can you clean up all these skins with that spell you use?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I'm gonna go through prestidigitate.
So with 4 nearly perfect basilisk skins, with prestidigitation preserved, and you do actually start seeing a lot of the tribes people actually starting to hack up the actual meat of the basilisks, and they start talking amongst each other. Varel, you'd be the only one to actually understand this in Druidic.
Oh.
And you just start hearing them organizing themselves, saying it's like, take that bit over there. That's good meat right there. Get the red right there. Ah, leave that one. That's already scorched. This has some strange cuts into it. I think this one's already been pre-bludgeoned. Ah, good tenderizing.
You always gotta beat your meat.
As all this work is
Sounds
getting
regretting
done,
that fireball a lot less.
Good, good.
as you guys get all this work done, as soon as you get all the skins off and onto the cart, and you do hear a creak under the weight of all that stone skin, but it definitely holds up way better now without a fuck ton of weight of meat on top of it.
How many of these could I possibly fit in my bag of holding?
Unless you chop them up in smaller pieces, none.
Couldn't like roll some of it up into.
No, because that's like
Okay.
thick ass stone skin is what that is.
Okay. So.
What?
That's good.
As you finish pillaging the bodies of the basilisks, searching through the confines of the backpack, taking what little gold that seemingly Hunter said he had, the tribesfolk each setting themselves up, using what cloth they have on them for the time being, ripping at their clothes to make small little satchels for themselves to carry the meat alongside them.
When I notice them doing that, I'm gonna toss the 3 sets of commoner clothes to them to rip up.
They thank you very much, and they use it as well.
Man, who's getting blown up on their phone?
As eventually everything is set up and ready to go, you guys are led off towards the mountainside. To the west. However, you don't go traveling for very long. It's only for about 15 or so minutes before you see the seemingly impromptu leader now just kind of take a stop. He looks around at the trees. And you see him take the sword that Dalmar just gave him, and he starts stabbing the ground in several different areas. And after about 10 or so attempts, you hear a impact. He calls over several of the men in Druidic, and with about 6 of them, you watch them all dig down into the dirt and heave up a stone slab covered in wooden support that is now basically degraded away in its entirety over the years. As they lift it and they take off this seemingly capsule-esque cover, you see a stairwell going down below. And he just gestures you. Come. It seems Sahir has not forsaken us.
Okay.
As you travel your way down, even though it is old and decrepit, and you do see the age kind of amounting here with spider webs and the occasional hole of a little creature lives in this now tunnel, it eventually opens up into what seems like to be a small barracks-esque area with several sconces unlit, cabinets closed, barrels just encased, and a couple of doors just to each side of the room. And you just hear several of the people just kind of conversing amongst each other. Ashrin, you would hear all of it as it's all Druidic. They're all talking about, what are we going to do now? How are we going to survive? What are we going to collect? What are we going to do? Like, our form of business is no longer viable. Sahir has abandoned us. All these quotes of not knowing what the future holds for them. But the leader, after basically settling everybody in, kind of goes up to you guys and goes, I'll take 3 of my men. If you wish to come with, show you the place where I could possibly gift you things that would aid you in your journey.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of something. I mean, honestly, kind of want to tell. Like, I want to tell these people something they could do, but I don't know enough about the world and like how this shit works on what they could fucking do.
It's your choice if you want to offer it. As Finoa dies.
I had to refresh. I lost everyone.
Wait, could they like? I mean, I guess
Ah,
people would
that's
pay
useful.
for to learn about the world before the gods left, would they?
Possibly. Depends on the person.
I'm gonna tell that to the leader since his people seem worried about like a way of making an income.
Oh, you don't know that. Only Astron. Only Astron.
Oh.
They're speaking
Oh.
Druidic.
Wait.
Beryl,
Never mind then.
not me.
sorry, Vero. Sorry,
Only
Vero.
Vero
Vero.
knows Druidic.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Vero. Right.
Yep.
What the fuck?
I don't know why I thought it was Ashrin. My brain went derp.
Never mind then.
Yeah,
Take
Vero's the
one.
only one that actually knows this. They're listening into basically everything. Unwillingly, but they are.
Is there any iconography in the area?
In the area that you're walking through?
Yeah, as we're walking through the tunnel and
No.
get to the open area. No symbols of anything.
No.
Okay.
As he grabs 3 men to help him, begins to walk out of the tunnel with you guys in tow. Walks off about another 20 minutes, but this time in a dead set direction. Seems like he's determined to go that way. Till eventually stops once more. And you see the men, just like last time, only with depth accuracy, just dig into the dirt, and they twist something all together, all 4 of them. And you hear the sound of a pop of some kind. Of a latch. To which you see the leader lift open a hatch and begin to climb down a ladder. As he gets down there, you see a light ignite as he turns on a torch and just leaves it lit at the very opening. By the way, mind you, they have not lit a single light until just that moment. It has been nighttime, and even going to the barracks or housing, whatever it is, there's no lighting there. They could
I mean,
light
dark
it.
vision
but
is
you haven't.
normal.
Mhm.
more people have it than don't. So like,
By the way, what species are these people? Are these elves or
Mostly
humans
human.
or?
There's the choice half elf in there. Like 3 half elves in the mess there.
Okay.
The rest of them are all human. As it kind of leads you down, this is where you would notice something, Corbeus. And Dalmar, and I believe Volmar as well. That's your passive investigation. Actually, no, it's only Dalmar. Never mind, I forgot. You don't have 18 passive. Dalmar does.
I have 18 passive.
Not investigation.
Oh, investigation.
Yeah,
I have
perception.
perception.
He has investigation.
All 3 of my passives are 18.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually proud of that one.
When you see him start to walk his way through, you see several of the men behind him seemingly walking in a sort of pattern as design. Almost like they're very specifically taking steps in a certain way.
Watch
They
your
don't
step.
tell him anything, but they just walk like that.
So over comms, watch your steps in here. They're walking in a very specific pattern, and that puts up red flags to me. So so yeah, I guess I'll stay put for now.
Out loud, I'll ask him, is there any traps on the floor that we need to be worried about?
You kind of see them all stop, and with a glance back, she goes, "There was, but we are disarming them." As he keeps walking on.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Yep.
Make an insight check.
He is.
Whoever wants
Oh,
to.
fuck
Nat
me.
fucking 1.
Went from a nat 20 to a nat 1.
Yep.
Because Corvus trusts fucking no one right now.
Oops.
I just realized, holy fuck, Corvus has a +8 to insight.
Yes.
Yeah, yes he does. He is
Insight,
not a trusting motherfucker.
insight, perception, those are all fucking +8. Stealth, sleight of hand, +7. Like, he's a paranoid fucker.
I trust him.
I trust him too.
Okay.
Hmm.
As you guys kind of follow along.
I'll let them go first.
I
Because I don't
figured as
trust
much.
them.
Eventually, he does stop at what seems to be just a dead end. But you watch as he places a hand on a stone tablet against the wall, and you hear the grinding of stone open up, instantly to a room that is lit by, seems like forever sconces. Don't seem to have any actual fuel to them, they just seem to be forever lit. And in that room is just littered with coins, chests, items galore.
I'm gonna
And you just
elbow
hear-
Volmer and be like, I don't think they need money.
and you just hear a heavy sigh of relief almost come from every one of them. All 4.
I'm gonna elbow Ashton back and go, well, I think you can get why I was worried. Plus, you're the one who didn't want to unstone them in the first place.
I'll look to the casters of the group and overcome say, can any of you determine if these are magical?
On it.
Yeah, you probably should do that.
You do watch as the leader walks in, and then the 3 kind of, not exactly form a wall, but they kind of stop before entering a little bit. He kind of calls out and goes, I hope you understand. It is sacred. And again, things have been different now. And he kind of walks in. You see him kind of looking through several of the items before he grabs onto 3 of them. One of them being a small little figurine of what looks to be a horse. Another one seeming to be an amulet that he pockets in his hand. Another being a potion that he comes up and past the doorway. The men let him through, to which he offers all 3 to you guys. Please.
What are
One
these?
for traveling, as he shows the horse statue. One for aversion of sight in an arcane way. And another for survival, as he offers the potion.
Real quick, it was pretty funny on my screen. Corveus is to my left, and when you said avert sight, I cocked my head to the right, and at the same time, Corveus cocked his head to my left. So we just go. It was a funny moment.
Oh.
Okay. If I were the one to grab the items, would I be able to like try to subtly check for magic while grabbing them?
Make an Arcana check. One for each. The middle one, which would have been the amulet, you sense a very strong magical presence to it. The potion, you can almost understand it is possibly magical, especially because it has a very silvery white swirl inside of it. As to what kind, you can't really ascertain. You are neither an alchemist, nor can you sense that much coming off of it. As for the horse statue, well, horse statue.
I've probably
I'm
dabbled.
so happy about the horse statue.
I've probably dabbled a little bit with alchemy. Would I have any idea with this potion what it might be?
Get an intelligence check.
Yeah, probably not that great. But
I will say that you do know the color. The color of white and silver usually aligns with a buff and or effect that normally is short-lived but very positive.
okay. It's like taking a little blue pill. Got it.
Yeah.
Corveus, why?
Oh, you think that's bad? Wait till you see my backup character.
Anyway, I'm gonna show a sign of respect and bow to the guy. Like a respectful bow.
Is there anything in the room that catches my eye? More than anything.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage, because they are cluttering the hallway.
Steal stuff from these people, Jesus Christ.
They give us
12.
3 magical items, and you're instantly like, what else can I steal?
With a 12, it's really hard to tell with the four bodies in front of you. Volmer now going to take the items. It's very hard to really identify anything in there.
Okay. That sucks. I mean, we really could.
Good.
No, I was joking.
It's a good idea. Make a
No,
rogue
it's
out of
not.
your
It's a very bad idea. It's an awful idea. It's the worst idea I've ever had.
No, this is a great idea.
Anyway, I'm gonna hand Amulet to Dalmar and the potion to Corveus.
Okay.
Because Corveus has his alcohol amulet, so Dalmar's gonna take the most advantage of that.
Alright. I'll put the amulet on.
Okay. It is an attunement item, unfortunately.
Okay.
Plus, I don't think Corveus needs a horse. He can run faster than this thing, probably.
Horse is just barely faster than me, actually. 60 feet. I'm 50. Huh.
I
Okay.
can fly faster than you using my cloak.
Yes, yes, you can.
Yeah, well, don't make me start dropping some key points here. That's 150.
Corvus
Yeah.
must hold speed dominance.
Oh, yeah.
Well, shall we go sleep for the night?
If
Yeah.
you wish, stay with us. Celebrate our return. We have meat to
I
cook,
mean,
and our alcohol is now very well aged.
is that meat safe
Right.
to eat?
Can I roll history to make sure that they're not cannibals?
Make a history check.
Valid concern.
Please not one.
Okay.
Please not one.
That one, yes. Not,
Aw.
oh no, okay. Because
No,
then
they're
that
not
one would be
cannibals.
hilarious.
time
Yeah.
offering to eat with us, saying
drink.
they have fresh meat. Like,
15 is
Well-
enough. No, they are not cannibals. Most of the time.
I'm gonna clarify that over comms.
Yeah, Ashrin, I saw that. She heard me.
I'm gonna clarify over comms. Don't worry, not cannibals.
Most of the time.
I wasn't concerned until you brought it up.
I was saying until you brought
Now
it up.
I'm questioning things.
Don't worry,
It
I remember
just
reading
made
about
sense
them.
that they were referring to the basilisks. They were carving that stuff up, so why would you
Okay,
assume
that makes
otherwise?
sense.
Yeah,
So,
like, we did kind of kill the creatures, revive them, and then also we left the corpses of them behind, which they are now using for food to feed their.
But
Also-
anyway, I am 100% down for staying with these people overnight and having a party.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I'm
Sure.
down. I'm down. I'm gonna real quick say I'm surprised Corvus and Dalmar, being the paranoid motherfuckers that they are, weren't worried about cannibalism here.
I never said I wasn't.
He just doesn't care.
No,
Yeah.
he's been fucking eyeing everyone. Like, passive insight on fucking everyone as he walks through.
Corvus is expect the worst, and there's no follow up. Just
Yeah,
Yeah, just expect the worst.
pretty much.
yeah.
But
Some of you have
as
proven that.
they close their seemingly hoard vault, they lead you out, close in the chamber once more, and lead you back where the people have already begun to kind of resettle themselves for a little bit. And once again, Varel, you kind of hear into them complaining that they had to live underground for a little bit until they can start making homes again above ground. A lot of them are also upset at the fact that they lost their homes that they made themselves. So some of them are kind of being very salty about this.
How long does it take to get to that vault?
About 15 minutes.
About
20
15
minutes, sorry, 20.
Yeah. And how hard was it for them to open it? Was it just a door, or?
No, it was a 4-person latch, and then they had to lift the latch.
4-person latch.
Yeah, it's 4-person.
Okay. So reasonable to say I couldn't do it by myself.
No. Unless
the two
you
of us
suddenly
can do it.
become Senku from Dr. Stone and just come with some crazy ass contraption to turn all 4 at once.
Damn.
Or unless you become Goro from Mortal Kombat and grow 4 fucking arms right now.
Okay. I had to ask. He's in that mood.
But unless anyone has any other plans, while you are getting your wounds licked, mended, and some of them are offering to kind of give you a couple bandages here and there, whatever they have supply-wise. The meat is cooked. It is tough. It is thick. It is not that tasty. They don't have really any herbs that have survived the years. But at least the alcohol is strong.
Volmir's gonna actually go to Corvus, like, before the drinking starts and say, like, tell him, yo, after the party I have something I need to talk to you about.
Just kind of nods. Just keeps sitting against the wall.
And then Volmir's gonna go sit back down.
Alright. So as the
Hey Vero,
small... Oh.
are there any herbs in this area to help with the meat at all?
I don't know. How do I check?
Nature or survival, your choice.
Let's see. Um, where is that? Oh, it's right here.
Be like very bottom, yeah. N and S.
Let's see.
Homer.
I mean, he already punched you 3 times.
I mean, I talked to you without being punched.
There's a couple. It's not the best herbs in the world, but at least it'll make that tasteless sensation go down a little bit easier.
There's a few. It's not the best, but could help a little bit.
Let's
With the
go
taste.
gather a couple of those, huh?
Doesn't prestidigitation help with that too, though?
Yes, but I think you can only have up to 3 at a time. You can make
I
it
don't know.
taste better. It doesn't actually go down better, but it tastes
No.
way better.
Tastes better.
Yeah. I think
Just
you only
a
have it up
thought.
to 3 instances, I believe. Yes, 3 instances.
Hmm.
So only 3 people can eat good food for the time being if you want to prestidigitate the fuck out of them. Regardless, as Dalmar and Vero go and gather some of the herbs, most of them edible, and some of them having some taste to help with the meat to go down. A lot of people pretty thankful about that. First meal after 600 years, and it's not exactly the best.
Yeah. Huh. Because Corveus is curious. He's gonna go to the leader, dude.
Mhm.
He's gonna hold up the potion and just kind of look at it and look at the guy, and say, "We appreciate these gifts, but I have to ask: is there anything that you guys may have that would help someone who is more attuned to the shadows, as you saw earlier?"
Make persuasion check for me.
Real good for me.
You see him kind of look at you interested.
I recently lost something that helped me a lot. So, I was hoping maybe you guys could help with that.
He starts to speak in Thieves' Cant, which you do not know.
Mm-mm. Which,
How many
Dalmar,
languages do these
I will say
motherfuckers
this.
know?
I did have, like, from the very beginning, Dalmar has been helping me learn a little bit here and there.
Yeah, a little bit here
Yeah,
and there.
trying to teach me Thieves' Cant.
Yeah. Double make
How,
a persuasion check for me.
how many languages do these fuckers know? Oh, is that a +8 to perception?
That is
Holy
a fucking
Yeah.
plus 8 perception.
Dalmar and I are the fucking paranoid fuckers.
The only thing I have a +8 to is persuasion. Shit.
Jesus.
I
Ashwin,
have a-
knock
The
the person
highest thing
down.
I have is a +7 to history.
Insight, perception, then acrobatics, sleight of hand, stealth, and lockpicking are all +7s.
Yeah, Monk can do a lot of shit. It's very nice.
For me, acrobatics is at a 6, insight is at an 8, investigation is 8, perception is 8, sleight of hand is 6, stealth is a +9, and lockpicking is a +6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rogues with their expertise, man, is nuts.
Yeah, Rogues with expertise, pretty damn gnarly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which means my passives are all at an 18.
Dalmar, while you don't get the words, you do hear someone muttering in Thieves' Canyon. You can very easily look towards the direction towards the leader who's talking to Corbeus. And Corbeus, what little you get is a company and mission, from what he says.
I do not fully know this speech. I am learning it. As now, do you speak in this language? And I will ask again in Elvish.
Do I hear this?
Nods. Crime hippies. God damn it.
Crime
Oh my
hippies.
god.
This is some fucking Fallout shit right here.
Oh, Asher, do you speak Elvish?
I do.
Give me a perception check.
I wonder if I speak Elvish.
I know
Yeah,
you
I
do.
wonder.
Yeah. He only knows 2 languages, Common and Elvish, so.
You know, you give me
No,
a
I know,
perception check
I
as
know,
well, yeah.
I know. Let me check what I know. I know Common, Dwarvish, Celestial, Abyssal, and Elvish.
Ashrin is too busy getting drunk and partying.
Yeah, Ashrin is having a good time. It's been a while
It's been a while.
since Ashrin has just been able to lax, eat, even if it's not the greatest food ever, and just drink with people and have fun surrounding her.
Honestly, this makes sense because Volmir isn't the. Well, I don't still like the idea that Volmir's never had a drink before.
Ugh.
Your choice.
Homer
yeah.
needs to drink.
But he does say, I do. And you actually hear him speaking it more fluently than he did to Common.
Okay. I'll continue the conversation in Elvish.
And so will he. I take it then you are not one who has business in what our mission is.
I have dealt with people more fluent in that type of speech, but I am not fully one of them, if that makes sense. I have worked with them off and on for years, but
You live among the shadows, will you not make them your home?
I make them my home, but I do not make those people my home, if that makes sense. I normally live by myself, and I manipulate the shadows as I need. I start to do like minor illusion and stuff like that.
Kind of see him ponder for a few moments. I don't have much to offer, and not because I do not wish to help you, our saviors. As you can see, and he kind of gestures around, many of us are not of the high ranks. And even I, he kind of flicks his feathers, I'm not even that high. We were not acquitted with the ability to wield that much. I only know of that one stash and one only. Only because I served it.
So there are potentially other stashes around?
As long as Zaire has not abandoned us, after all. Seems like he's still with us, for the most part. As long as the rest of our effects are still in tow.
What
Should
was
still have more available elsewhere.
What-
We'll need to find them, though.
what was your mission? What did your people do? How did you come across all of these riches? Because that was no small sum in that vault.
You
You
see him
see.
kind of lean back in the chair with the drink in his hand. How does anyone come across riches when you go from the shadows? You take, but you don't rob. It's what came to us on the job. So here,
Fucking
follow
crime
trickster
hippies.
god.
Fucking, she said fucking crime hippies.
While as the hero does not pick and choose who to kill, if you need someone dead, we'll do it efficiently.
Huh.
Or we would have if our poisons haven't dried, our herbs have gone rotten.
Okay. Assassins then, yes?
If you'd will.
Good to know.
However, not much assassin work to be done when you've been gone for how many years again? 600?
At least, maybe more.
Takes a big swig.
But with that being said, there are more people to be swindled, to meet, to get hires. There's a lot of people who would pay good sums of money to have other people disappear.
I can only hope to meet these people. Until then, we have to survive. We have to collect more stone-faced blood. Bring our people back.
You do.
Perhaps if I find a commander of mine, I could recommend you return, perhaps claiming your belated reward.
Tell me of this god Zahir you speak of. Who was he?
And for a good long time, he would talk to you about him, about how his domain is trickery and assassination. It is a thing of he can either poison your drink or he can make you shit yourself for the next 3 days. Very much, if you wanted someone's life to be a living hell or just straight up dead, he is the guy to come to.
Okay.
Why does he remind me kind of Amar, just with better roles?
So he's the great serpent, master of poisons and shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
he
Zahir.
will literally, like, if you need to do something to someone and you're like, I just want to be low key, no one know what happened to them. Like, okay, here you go. Here's a laxative, or here's a very strong poison. Here's delayed poison that'll activate in like 24 hours. They'll die in their sleep, stuff like that.
Huh. Good to know. I may ask for you all to teach me some things here and there. It's always good to have more knowledge, more ways to protect oneself. Because that is what I seek with the shadows, is ways to keep myself safe.
In due time. For now, celebration. And tomorrow, my people will begin to rebuild and hunt once more.
I will say this, I may come back to you and ask for a favor once more of you are brought back. I have someone I need gone.
If it is a possibility, and if we can establish ourselves back in this world, I'm sure a discount is possible.
Okay.
Raise this glass to you.
I'll raise up the potion. Give him a slight chuckle. Well, here's to a lucrative friendship, possibly.
To future endeavors.
Oh.
Continues drinking.
I'll put the potion away and just kind of
Alright.
sit there. Not
As
drinking,
you guys
just
continue on enjoying yourself for the time being, eventually, Fulmer said you wanted to talk to Corveus?
Yeah.
Maybe not want to talk to Corveus now?
Core, buddy pal, friend, buddy pal.
oh, yeah. He's
Which,
just,
by the way, real quick, Veryl, two of the women are kind of just looking at you curiously, and eventually
Oh.
one does ask about that strand of your hair.
Oh boy. Okay.
yes.
So if you just want to, like, kind of, just so you know that they are looking at you curiously, and they're like, why are you ill? I've never seen hair change like that. And stuff like that. So it's just like, very much they're like, not giving you a chance to escape that conversation.
Oh boy.
Are you gonna try anything? You still have a wild shape if you want it.
Just gonna
Just turn into a ferret.
Yeah, go turn to a fair and just fucking run.
Wait, question. Do Barrel's wild shape forms still have the white streak of hair, just like it's like fur?
Ooh. I never thought about that.
Actually, yes. So even when he changes into different colorations of animals, like
They-
black bear, fucking hell. Even when they change like a black or brown bear, you would still see just a faint streak of white somewhere on the body.
That's actually very helpful for picking them out.
Also, they could change to a pink bear if they really want to.
Wait, really?
I think so. I think druids could do that. I'm not 100% positive. Don't take my word on that, but I think you can. I know polymorph 100% can do that. I don't remember if wild shape can. I'll get back to you in like, yeah.
But can I just would they leave me alone if Vero just said they don't want to talk about it? It's just there.
Give me a persuasion
Favorite,
check.
favorite.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oh boy. Okay.
Perfect. So fitting.
Honestly, makes sense in canon.
It kind of does. No, they're very much like, we simply wish to know. We are medicine folk, if you wish to say. We perhaps can help. And
Oh,
still, like they're really just pushing for information at that point.
how would you be able to help? In what way would tell me? Cause I
If we may, take some hair, perhaps a little blood. When we establish ourselves, we can work on what it is that afflicts you.
I forgot what it's called, but can I do that to see if they're like actually like telling the truth or like being
Yeah, insight.
insight? Yeah.
Hard to tell, Varel. They want your blood.
I can't really pass this up. Jeez. Okay. They're hesitant about it, but sure, it's better than nothing. The most I could say about this, I don't know how it happened. It just showed up.
Okay. And they try and press you for more details, but kind of like you just said, you're like, no idea. It just occurred. And while they are taking little snippets of hair, little strands here and there, and they do take a little bit of blood, but they do very carefully kind of take a slice of your hand and like pour it into a little bottle, a little stopper bottle, before kind of immediately covering it with a bandage. You seem very adept at this sort of thing, for whatever reason. Meanwhile, Falmer and Correus.
Corvallis, I'd like to talk to you. If you're available now.
Very well.
So, first things first, I'm sorry. I messed up. I can't defend my actions. I shouldn't have done what I did, and I'd like to apologize. I know it won't make it up to you, but I want to try. Second thing second, I have some information that might actually be quite helpful. I was hoping we could do this after we meet up with the robed fellows. I'm gonna open up the map I had earlier, and you know how I was like looking at the island that
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show it to him. I'm gonna tell him. So when everyone left the room, I offered a trade with the witch lady. My scabbard for the stone. She refused, but she did tell me that there is an island, or remind me that there's an island where the sun is always shining. See, there's a theory that the reason it's like this is because of a powerful item. I know sunlight isn't exactly your thing, but
You
if it's a
think?
powerful item, maybe it might be able to replace your stone.
I'm just gonna deadpan stare at him.
I know it's nothing. I don't know what else I can do. I'm gonna be honest. Push comes to shove, we might be able to trade it and my scabbard for the stone.
No, that stone's gone. She won't give it up. I know this, not without killing her. I can guarantee that. What's done is done. Is that all?
Yes, that is all.
Okay, I walk off.
Okay. That's the.
Even out of character, I feel guilty for this shit.
Hey, actions have consequences.
I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking during that session.
That's the thing. You don't know. It just
Yeah.
happens.
Heat of the moment.
As the party continues on, the food starts to diminish. The drinks are had. Several of the men are just conked the fuck out. A couple of the women are still cleaning up whatever's left. One of them is still harassing Veril on what the hell his hair is.
There.
There.
God damn it. Till eventually, as you all wish, if you want to take a long rest, each of the rooms are a separate room. One of them is a bedroom barracks sort of design. Not the best comfort, but comfort nonetheless, and in some sort of safety.
Alarm at the door.
Do you
We
set it
Said
for
they were
any of them?
sometimes cannibals.
Do you set it for any of them to cross it?
I'm not gonna let it make a noise, but yeah.
Okay, so it's just gonna be mental. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I know when people walk in and out.
Okay. You get woken up 7 times in the middle of the night. You see someone just stumbling in.
I mean, it's not like I need to sleep.
That's also true. You need 4 hours, and then you can just go like, how many of them are gonna wake up and stumble in here?
After the 4 hours, can I go outside and work on the project?
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check. All right. So, unless anyone has anything else they have planned, go ahead and take your long rest. Get your key points, get your rages back, get your spell slots, get your wild shape, get your damn health back. And I'm also going to send over the items that y'all got. That is the horse statue. That is the amulet. And then this is the potion.
Amulet proof.
There you go.
Is this what I think it is? Yep. Fuck, that's something fucking Corvais would like, yeah.
Oh, that's why I kind of said, hey, protection from detection.
Yeah, I heard right, and it is what I think it is.
Yeah.
Same
Very
shit.
nice for anyone in the party to really have.
Oh.
Regardless, upon waking up in the morning, each of you, whoever had a drink, have a pretty hefty hangover. Probably not for Noah, though, because she's used to it.
Do I get to roll con against that or no?
Sure, why not? Let's see. Make con saving throw. Let's see how wasted and or hungover you are.
Damn.
Ashrin holding on to her drink. And while you do have a slight headache upon waking up, it's like, oh, give me a glass of water, chug that down, you're good to go.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine.
And as you guys all awake to a meager breakfast of berries and whatever other effects these people have gathered since the early morning. Vollmer, you would have seen a couple of them going out for hunts to try and get some supply back into the goddamn rations.
As long as they didn't fuck with my work, I didn't mess with them.
I mean, there was a child that ran through your book, but that's okay.
Or the chronic orb, I'm joking.
Fireball.
Regardless, they would be accepting of you guys departing without much hesitation, seeing as they have a lot of work to do to get their civilization back in order. And once again, give you their thanks for bringing these people back to life. Unless anyone want anything left to do at this location before you move on into the sunset or sunrise of the day. And that's where we're gonna end our session for today. Fuckers brought back that civilization, huh?
Like, we were discussing it, and then Dalmar basically just went, fuck it.
Yeah? I know, but like, okay, alright. Zahir is back on the map.
We have assassin friends.
Mm-hmm. Assassin druids.
Yeah, that's
With an underground bunker.
I
And
mean,
they, who know a weird amount of languages.
funny thing is, I did that Assassin Druids, the Blighters, that one campaign. The rogue fucking druids.
Oh yeah.
They can
Yeah.
be real nasty, FYI.
Yeah. Yeah, we were doing Gestalt, so it was literally rogue, and you got full rogue, full druid, and yeah, it was fucking disgusting. Pop out of like a wild shape and sneak attack someone.
Yeah.
Also,
God.
Corvus has reason to somewhat stay with the party for now.
Do I?
I mean, potential magic item.
I mean, he could just rob all of you in your sleep.
Like he fucking mugged that guy.
He shouldn't have fucking tried
Yeah,
stabbing him.
Yeah, the only reason he didn't really fight back at that point is because that was the moment kind of like, fuck this. It's been 200 years. Who the fuck do I care about at this point? So I just walked off into the distance like, fuck all y'all. My family's dead. Everyone's dead. Take my money. I'm gone.
I like to imagine that, like, he, like, went into the woods and then instantly got stoned again.
Oh my
By another
god,
basilisk.
yes.
That'd be great.
If we find his statue, when we walk by, I'm fucking destroying the thing.
Yeah, just smash it.
Roll d20.
Everyone or just one of us?
Go ahead and roll a woman.
Do it.
What was your idea?
Do it.
Yeah, Corvus and Ashrin. Yeah, Corvus and Ashrin.
Oh, okay.
Also, I love hold person, the Corvus beatdown. It's like it's the same image as basically grabbing a guy by his arms and holding him while another guy just beats the ever-loving
Pretty much.
shit out of him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah? Some prison yard
Unfortunately
bullshit.
not. You do not come across his statue.
Damn.
But I will say, he went towards the basilisk nest.
Good. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, you know how the people went the opposite fucking way of where he went? Yeah. There's a reason. They're like, we're going home. We're not going towards that location.
He deserved it.
Yeah.
Did.
Yeah. What a dick. Granted, I did scare the shit out of him, and that was.
You did scare the ever-loving shit out of him, and he's very clearly a dude who's like,
Yeah.
I'm rough and tussle, so I will take a swing if you fucking come at me.
I love how we're treating him like the bad guy, but like, he was just unfrozen from being stoned for 200 years.
I mean, that's what he
And
told
then-
you when you said it's like, why are you so upset? It's like, I don't know, dipshit. I just got unfrozen from 200 years. Why am I pissed off, huh?
Well, it was I was more asking that because he was calm at first,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize Ashrin was telling him to scram.
Oh.
Yeah. No, he was only calm at first because he was like, hold up. Did 200 years really pass? And that's when Ashton's like, yeah, you should probably just leave. I'm like, well, fuck you. No, if 200 years has passed and the treasure's still there, I want it.
Also, I love the instant "fuck you." That's not the year. This is the year. No. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Reminds me of Suction Cup Man for some reason.
That's an
I love
awkward
Suction
ass
Cup Man, it's so
name.
good.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, none of y'all asked for anyone's names. I fucking love that. And since these guys are assassin druids, like y'all found out, they're like, we ain't sharing our names.
Yeah.
Wait, did we? I assumed we just exchanged names at some point throughout the party.
No.
They never asked you.
Didn't roll
They,
for it.
you never asked them.
Never assume.
Nope, never. These guys are assassins. They know that a name holds a lot of weight.
Why do you think I never asked their name or
Yeah,
offered my
and
name?
Why they never asked you? Normally, the first thing someone would ask you is like, "What do I call you before I stab you in the back?"
Yep.
They never did because they were just like, "We're not gonna ask you questions. We know what you look like. If you come back, we'll know who you are."
Yep.
Also, Volmir's determined to fix the friendship.
It's very great. All right, I gotta go. I'm actually so fucking happy we ended exactly at 7. That's a very beautiful point to end off on. You motherfuckers are reviving a goddamn civilization.
Good shit.
How is this going to affect like international inter-kingdom politics?
Quite a bit, because now there's all of a sudden a new civilization in the middle of the Principality of Scythia. Literally, someone's just gonna go up there and be like, "Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? This is our home. No, this is our home."
Civil War.
Literally, kinda.
I think people
And
are just
literally
gonna start.
go like, "We're here by Zahir. You know Zahir left us." No, they didn't.
The best part is, if we help the winner, we can get a nation on our side.
You can literally sway a civil war once they get more people. I'm pretty sure you can't win a civil war with 15 people.
I mean, true. Like, we could probably help time in one. Like, we're confident people.
Alright. I gotta get going. I'm gonna type up the summary and everything. Enjoy your dinners. Enjoy your week. How the fuck did you do that? I don't understand. Never underestimate what the fuck a player can do.